Hey everybody, Dino Watt here, and I am so excited that you decided to click on this video and join both myself and Amy, who is my new Vice President of Sales and Marketing of the company, all about learning how to do better sales and understand marketing better inside of your business. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the only two positions that are in your business and how you need to pay more attention to them. All right, everybody, so today is a very important message because it's kind of a foundational message you need to understand about your business. And it's not just your business, it's every business. There's not a single business out there that this doesn't apply to. If you weren't in orthodontics, or if you're not in orthodontics and you're in chiropractic, or you're a dentist, or you're in any other field whatsoever, it doesn't matter if you are a private practice owner or if you're a huge Fortune 500 company, every business comes down to this, the two positions. Number one, the first position is always sales. You see, as a business owner, you cannot grow your business without money coming into it. It doesn't matter if you have an amazing concept like Tesla and you have even government backing behind you. At some point, you have to be able to show them sales, cash coming into the business in order for you to grow that business. So even if you don't care about money, now I know that might sound weird, but I tell you all that I come across clients all the time who say to me, Dino, I'm happy where I am. We're making enough money. It's okay. That's fine. That's good. However, you have to be able to make more sales and bring more money coming into your business. Number one, to make sure your business keeps running. But number two, just to keep up with the cost of doing business or inflation. Because as you probably have experienced, just like everybody else out there, your cost of doing business, your overhead, is always going up in most cases, and yet sometimes your profits are either stagnant or going down. So what we have to do is we have to understand that in order for us to win the game of business, and it is a game, win the game of business, you must focus on sales and understanding sales. This is why Amy and I decided to put this together. This wasn't a video training we planned on doing months and months in advance. We started to recognize in our phone call conversations with people, in our side conversations at events that we were speaking at, or that I was speaking at and Amy was consulting at or being my coach at, that a lot of people don't understand the power of sales and marketing and how important it is. And so the first thing you must understand is that sales is a position in your business, and it must be treated like it's as important as it really is. Unfortunately, a lot of people in their businesses don't treat sales as important as it is. They think, we don't want to be salesy, or we don't want to be pushy to people. And that is a very negative mindset as it is. First of all, whatever it is you do, whatever the product is that you give, I am going into all of these videos and everything I do in the assumption that you're the best at what you do, that you deliver the best results possible for the clients that come to you, and that you believe that as well. If you've heard me speak at all, if you've seen me up on stages, no matter how you got to this, you know that I stand on stages all the time and say, my name is Dino Watt, and I'm the best in the world at what I do. And I'm standing in front of a group of people that I hope believe that they're the best in the world at what they do. Why? Because when little Johnny and his mom come in to see you, or the mom of 10 kids who finally is going to take care of herself, when they come to you, they sure as well better believe that you believe you're the best in the world at what you do. In order to be the best, you have to have the best systems in place. And one of those systems, the most important system, is a sales system. It has to be a process. Now, if you've read in my book, The Practice RX, you know that I believe that there is a before, during, and after process. But that during process, that must be the sales process. How do you get people to say yes to give you their money or their exchange or their reward, however you're doing it? Maybe you're working in Bitcoin, I don't know. But whatever it is, how do you get them to say yes to you, give you their exchange so you can give them and deliver the service that you have to give them, which I know is the best in the world at what you do. The beginning of that, phase one, the before, is marketing. And that's what we're going to talk about a lot through this series. Amy's going to touch on some of the really important aspects of marketing that you need to understand that you're probably skipping over in your business. But you must understand that sales is a position. It's the first position in your business. There's only two. The second position, therefore, being sales support. I want you to think about that for just a moment. Sales support. is a huge position in your business. The sales support happens after the sale and before the sale. So people who are on your phone calls, who are answering the phones and doing the intake call, they have to be ninjas on that phone of understanding why that person's coming in. Not who told them they needed to come in. Not even who referred them to come in, but why would they take the time out of their busy life, out of all the distractions and all the things we got going on, why would they want to come in here? Is it because they want to make sure little Johnny is no longer being bullied? Is it because they have a kid who's in dance and acting and they really think it's important for them to have a great smile? Is it because they've never taken care of their teeth and so they finally want to get a cleaning and get all those cavities done and get all those, get aligners maybe? What is it? Have they never been adjusted before? Are they chronically ill and they want to look for another way to get healthy? What is the thing that's bringing them in? Because when we can talk to that and we show them that we heard them and we're talking to that, then we will win the day. That's sales support, right? Because we're setting it up, knowing what their why is and what their want is, so that when they come in, our salespeople can knock it out of the park by focusing on, we're going to deliver to you what it is you want. And there's the key. There's a very specific phrase that we have to talk about, which is you need to sell them what they want and give them what they need. Because people never buy what they want. They never buy what they need. They buy what they want. No one needs a 60-inch television. No one needs to eat at McDonald's. People want to do things. And so if we can get them to want this thing, or we can build upon their want and show them that our thing can deliver them what they want, then once we get them enrolled into our process, once we get them to say yes to us and exchange with us, then we can actually give them what they need. But not until we let them know that we can give them what they want and let them believe that. Then the last part of it is after the sale. That's where you come in as the owner of the business, whatever your position is. Whether you're the doctor who went to years of school or you're the entrepreneur who took this risk on this business, you have to understand that you are sales support. You are not the sales process. So if you're a doctor and you have any role at all in the exchange of the idea of how you're going to deliver their want, meaning you participate in the exam, or you have a presentation you give to them, you have to be very careful that you don't mess up the sales process with your knowledge and know-how and all the things that you think are cool, because remember, those are the things that you think they need, not so much what they want. Now, if you can combine those two and you're good at that, that's awesome. But there's two positions in every business, doesn't matter what it is. Sales and sales support. So the question is, how are you making sure that your company, your team members are focused on that idea and really narrowing down their learning, educating themselves more, and being very specific about those areas and their callings in those two areas, sales or sales support. In this series, as we go on, we're going to talk about the sales mindset and understanding that sales mindset, and that there is a very specific skill, and there's a difference between presenting a case and closing a case. We're going to talk to you about marketing techniques and ideas. And just like this video, it's going to be some quick tips on how you can get more from your sales and marketing. Now, if you'd like to learn more about sales and marketing and really let us deep dive into that, feel free to set up an appointment with myself or with Amy. Click on the link in the email, and we'll make sure we get you set up with a phone call to where, and it's most likely going to be Amy because I'm on the road just like I am today, so that you can actually have there's no obligation whatsoever. It's a 30-minute discovery session. Find out how we can help you improve your marketing and sales efforts so you can make more money and be happier in your workplace.